defamatory remarks made by the Deputy Secretary of the New Patriotic Party, popularly known as Kwame Agenda, in the TAFO constituency. In a public statement on Boss FM on Wednesday, the 14th of August 2024, the Deputy Secretary accused our candidates of dishonesty and propagated baseless allegations, tarnishing his image and credibility. Specifically, the Deputy Secretary alleged that our candidate has misled constituents in the Ahimbronu electoral area by forcefully claiming that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the dishonest and untrustworthy flag bearer of the MPP, endorsed his candidacy based solely on religious affiliation. According to him, our candidate purportedly suggested that because Dr. Bawumia and his good self are both Muslims, would be better positioned to work with him. And thus, the constituents should support his candidacy. These accusations are unequivocally false and malicious. It is not surprising that the MPP in our constituency has resorted to outdated political tactics in this modern era. It seems evident that they, along with their parliamentary candidate, Eko Vincent Esefua, lack a substantive message for the residents of TAFO constituency. This is likely driven by the apprehension towards the positive reception of our candidate numerous policy initiatives, such as the MP's Endowment Fund. This fund aims to support youth startups with interest-free loans to foster business growth. Additionally, the initiatives like the MP's Tertiary Education Scholarship Scheme are designed to assist bright yet financially disadvantaged constituents in pursuing higher education. Furthermore, the planned construction of the MP's office complex underscores his commitment to providing a dedicated space for the constituents to engage with him directly on their concerns and issues as their elected member of parliament. The MPP is clearly threatened by this initiative because they know these policies resonate with the people. They realize that their lack of vision and tangible plan for our constituency is being exposed, which is false allegation. Contrary to the Deputy Secretary's claim, our candidates have never asserted nor insinuated that Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia endorsed him due to shared religious beliefs. Such statements are fabricated and devoid of truth. Our campaign has been and will continue to be rooted on issues that matter to the people: development, education, healthcare, infrastructure, and the overall well-being of our community. The idea that we will resort to exploiting religious sentiment to gain political disadvantage is not only preposterous but also runs counter to everything we stand for as a people. We have always believed in the principle of unity and inclusivity and the need to respect the diversity that makes our community strong. He has engaged with the electorate on the basis of policies and ideas, not religion or any other divisive factors. Even if he was to engage in such acts, it would have been served him better to do that in the Zongo community and not in Ahimbronu, where majority of the people are Christians. We don't understand why any sane mind would even contemplate this. Commitment to truthfulness. Throughout our campaign and tenure, we have consistently upheld honesty and integrity. Our engagement with constituents has been centered on policy discussions, development, and inclusive representation, devoid of religious or divisive rhetoric. The Deputy Secretary's statement is just not an attack on our candidate's personal integrity. It is an attack on the very fabric of our democratic process. By attempting to inject religious consideration into political competition, he is undermining the value of fairness, tolerance, and respect that should underpin any polity. Furthermore, these unfounded allegations have the potential to incite unnecessary tension within our community. It is deeply irresponsible for a public figure to make such inflammatory statements, especially in a constituency as diverse and dynamic as TAFO constituency. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, let me remind you, as a constituency, we have a history of inflammatory in 1992 and 1996, and we don't want to repeat such acts so that we will have a peaceful coexistence as a people. Consideration of legal demand for retraction and apology. Demand for retraction and apology. The Deputy Secretary's defamatory marks not only impugn our candidate's character, but also undermine the democratic process and fair competition in electoral campaign. Therefore, we demand an immediate retraction of the false statement. We demand an immediate retraction of the false statement. I repeat, we demand an immediate retraction of the false statement and an unreserved apology issued publicly. Consideration of legal action. Should the Deputy Secretary fail to retract the defamatory statement and issue a formal apology within a week after this press conference, within a week after this press conference, let me read, a week after this press conference, we reserve the right to pursue legal recourse to our candidate's reputation and seek appropriate remedies under the law. The way forward. As we move forward, we call on all political actors, regardless of party affiliation, to rise above petty and divisive tactics. Let us focus on the real issue that affect the lives of the people. Let us engage in constructive dialogue, debate policies, and propose solutions that will bring about development and progress our community desperately needs. We remain committed to serving the people of TAFO constituency with dedication, honesty, and focus on the issue that matters most. Our campaign will continue to be based on principle of integrity, on constructive dialogue, and issues that truly matter to our community progress and welfare. We wish to thank everyone who has supported us through this trying time. We assure you all that we will not be deterred by this baseless attack. Together, we will continue to work towards winning this election to reset this country and build the TAFO we want. Thank you. God bless NDC. God bless TAFO.